Hey everybody, how's it going? My name is Thorman and welcome back to another episode of this Let's Play series. In today's episode, my goal is to make some major upgrades. That's right, I'm talking advancements, I'm talking enchantments, I'm talking everything we can do to get ourselves to the next level of this game and stop dying. Now, my levels may be 30, but that doesn't mean that in between the last time I recorded and this time that I didn't die at least once. I got killed by an Enderman while I was deep in the mines. Speaking of which, I extended my mines down there. Or my strip mines at least. I did do a little bit of cave exploring, but I mostly went down and did some strip mining. So at first, my number one goal was just to get iron. So I had this mine that I started a little bit above the cave that we found, and I did a couple of passes around 100 blocks, or actually exactly 100 blocks in each direction, just along the ways down. This is actually really good at getting iron. I looked up the optimal Y level to get iron, and I believe this is around where it was. Let's see, it says... All right, we are at y equals 15, which is really funny because to me, and I know I keep saying this and I hope I'm not sounding like a broken record, but to me, y level 15 feels like where I used to go to get diamonds, which it was, but now that's where I get iron. So it was really good. That got me a lot of iron. And then I found a cave that got me a lot more iron. So if we want to take a look at our loot that we have gotten so far from our mining adventures, we have now accumulated more than 3 stacks of iron. We got a ton of coal from the cave that we found. We started mining raw copper. I was a little bit weary of this at the start, as you may remember, but I think this may be useful, especially when we start getting into beacon making. I saw that we can use copper to build our beacons with. So I also got some diamonds. I did make another mine all the way down at the bottom where we started in the last caving episode. So I expanded this area down here a little bit, put some barrels for any storage that we may need as we do our strip mining, and I did once again around 100 blocks down and back for the start of our strip mine here. This is more primarily for diamonds, but as we can see, we also get things like gold and redstone, stuff like that. This I think is primarily going to be for like when we're digging through and we fill up with blocks and unnecessary stuff. So this is just a very basic setup for now. Trying to do a little bit of design as I go, make it look not so ugly. And I'm hoping that I can continue to do that as we progress. But my goal for this episode is upgrades, people, upgrades. We're talking advancements. We're talking enchantments. We're talking enhancements. I'm going to do it all. And I hope you're as excited as I am to get this going. Now, the reason why you saw a bunch of ores down in that mine left over is because I wanted to stop myself until I have enchanted tools. So right now we have 14 diamonds. That's a good amount to work with, but I've found some more. Now you may remember, I know I certainly do, from the last caving episode, we went down and we found some diamonds in that massive cave system, but I forgot to get some of them. So that was an accident at the time, admittedly, but now I'm glad that we forgot those diamonds because I really, really, really want to use fortune before I do anything else. And we have a full stack of leather to work with. So basically, I just want to make some bookshelves and then make an enchantment table. And since we already have 30 levels, hopefully I'll get some baby chickens in here. I would like to be able to start enchanting my tools so that I can get more out of what I'm mining. Now, also, I have expanded this farm a little bit. I believe we did this in the most recent farming episode. We created these grates. I added some grates to the chicken coop as well because baby chickens fit through the single holes of these grates. So, but the big chickens don't. The only problem right now is that the baby chickens are able to fit through this half block gap. Now you may be thinking, Thorman, you could use a modular block like snow where you can make it more than half a block high. I think my solution is going to be to enhance this a little bit. My plan is to create an auto cooker for these guys. So once they grow up, I can just press a button and it'll cook them and all of their drops will go into a chest. I also don't really even like having this chest down here. It's a little bit annoying having to go all the way down here and then keep getting caught in the water. And Like this service area is fine because that'll be necessary. Maybe we could transition this area to storage later on or something of the sorts. I don't know. But I think I would like to have them end up somewhere around here. And then I can just press a button and then have their drops go into one of these chests. I think that'd be great. So, all in good time. First things first, I have been waiting to make these bookcases for forever now. And I have a lot of wood to work with, which is good. So I think I need 15 bookshelves, right? I did look that up a little bit earlier, but I also want things to look good. So I'm going to I gathered up some wood. I'll grab some more wood. And I think, so let's see, let's do some math real quick. Okay, so I've got a stack of everything I can make a stack of books, which means that I can make, let's see, 63 divided by 3 is 21 bookshelves, which should definitely be enough for enchanting. My only concern is, will it look good? Because I would like to start worrying about whether or not things actually look decent before I build them. But looks like we have, well, I think I can do this on myself. I think I can do this by myself. Yes, 64 books. We need 2 diamonds, if I'm remembering correctly. Come on now, and beautiful. We have an enchantment table. So the enchantment table is going to go in the middle. We're going to go on either side, so I think this will actually be perfect. Hey everybody, it's Stormman from the future here. I'm trying something new with a little time-lapse voiceover. I'm trying to experiment and see some of the different ways to make these videos to find out what's fun and interesting to watch. I'd love to hear what you guys think, so let me know in the comments and I'll keep what works or try what you think would be good to add if there's something different. As you can see in this little clip, I'm just mining out an area for my enchanting setup. Seems like I'm running into a little bit of a space issue, but we can just fill in for now and fix the outside later. Looks like we're almost done here, so I will see you back in the video. All right, we have cleared out this area. I think this should be good for now. I had a reliance back in the day on stone bricks, I believe. Yes, stone bricks. I love stone bricks. So I think in order to get myself back into a building mood, I should start with some stone bricks. But floors cannot be stone bricks, so I'll use oak slabs for that. Standard classic stone brick oak slab building setup real quick. And I think this will be beautiful. Now, I have seen some very honorable people in the past who fill in the backs of their builds with pretty blocks, like how I filled in my entire nether portal because I'm a man of honor, but I'm not honorable enough to fill in the blocks like that with something that I actually care about. So we won't. All right, we got 63 books. Let's turn that into some bookshelves. I'll make the minimum first, just to make sure I'm not getting in over my head. And then I will make some more. Alrighty, we've got 15 bookshelves. I believe we can do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Right. How do we make this look better? Definitely fill in the back, right? Maybe I make it a hill up. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll make 6 more. And I've got just enough books to make 6 more. Perfect. Alrighty. Let's see how this looks. Now that is beautiful. But I would like to replace this. Nice. Okay, this is coming along. Crazy what happens when you put in a little bit of effort to building, huh? Now, I do think, I think this is looking a lot better, but my problem here is that I don't want to light everything with torches. I think torches have their place, but they're not very pretty when I'm trying to build something that looks... But honestly, that open concept is kind of nice. Maybe we'll close it off and see what we think. But I'm thinking, since I have this glowstone, why not use some of it? So I can either put it in a hidden spot and use some glass to let it shine out. Or I can make a redstone lamp and light it that way. I'm gonna test it out with on each side and try some different methods real quick. Alrighty, we are back in business. So I'm thinking what we would probably do is either place a glowstone back here and let that light the way. Or we can use a redstone lamp to do the same. And then, unfortunately, but also maybe fortunately, I guess we could light the redstone lamp from below, right? Okay, so this doesn't affect anything. Oh, that looks nice. That does too. I'm stricken. I don't know what to think. I honestly think I like the lamp more. I think that looks nice, but it's not quite what I'm going for, and this is going to break my heart to do, but I should probably place a lamp up above as well. Yeah, that should be fine for now. And then we gotta line this pathway with our stone bricks. Alrighty, we have our enchantment area set up. So, first things first, I have a beautiful diamond pickaxe that is ready to get enchanted. I believe I should add also probably a chest over there so that I can store some lapis. I think that's still required, right? So we'll make a chest, gather up most of our, or a lot of our lapis over here, and we'll see what enchantments we have in store for us. Unbreaking 3, efficiency 2, unbreaking. I am nervous, but, well, so we have unbreaking 3, which is good, and I believe that that's unbreaking 3 and then some, hopefully. But let's see what happens when we make some other tools. We got sword, and I'll make an axe as well, just so that we can have a couple of options to go for. All right. Sword, what do we got? Smite 4, but that's only good for zombies, right? I don't think I really care much about that. And then we got Unbreaking 3. Is this Unbreaking 3 as well? Well, I want an upgraded pickaxe, so might as well do Unbreaking 3 on that. And Efficiency 4, Unbreaking 3. Ooh, that's nice. And we can enchant books, right? Oh, I should have. I'll go make some books and bring them back here as well. We'll make 8 for now, and we'll leave that be. Well, in one episode I said that I wanted to put all my nature stuff over by the farm, but it's kind of a nuisance to have to go back and forth every time. So I'm gonna leave a little bit here. I'm gonna leave a book here, and let's see. I know I'm at 27 levels now, so it doesn't really matter. Piercing 4. Is that for a sword? Let's see. Sweeping edge 3 and unbreaking 3. Not bad, not bad. I'm going to leave these here for now as well. I'm curious to see what this does. I was really hoping for either Silk Touch or Fortune, but I think I'm going to create a solution for our woes. But before I can do that, I was reminded of something that is very important that I should have with me, really probably at all times, but especially when we go to the nether. I'm going to make another barrel real quick. Alrighty, and in this barrel will go anything that I may need before going into the nether, and something that I have never made, but definitely should have many a time, is, if you guessed a shield, you would be correct. I need one of these so bad. Can you enchant a shield? No. But I thought that you could still shield with your sword, but you cannot. You have to use a shield now. So I guess when I'm fighting, I use my shield. Then I attack and I use my shield. I'll figure it out. But for now, I'll leave this right here where I can take it whenever I decide to go back into the nether. But for now, I would like to make a mob grinder. Also, as I get organized, I realized that I forgot to mention that I also added some barrels in here. This chest that I was using from my building stuff got way too full after all the mining, so I've been separating my items into cobble stuff, dirt stuff, gravel stuff, and miscellaneous stuff. So I will be getting organized real quick and then heading down. Alrighty, one of the highlights of last episode was finding this here mob spawner. I don't remember exactly what I'm supposed to do to make this a perfect little mob grinder, but I don't think it's going to be too difficult, so I'm just going to start tearing out an area. In the past, what I have done is I believe I've just stood at the top of this guy and had like a chamber to look down on what is spawning. Alrighty, so it looks like they can spawn in a 4-block radius. So I'm going to dig out. That is much nicer. This is a lot quicker. So I'm going to dig out a 4-block radius on either side of this spawner here. And it's said that they can spawn above and below. I'm going to dig, I believe, 3 blocks down. So they go into a water pit down below. There's going to be quite a big hole that we're digging right now, but that should be fine. And then once we do that, I will be back. What is this? 2 time-lapse voiceovers in one video? It might seem a little weird, but I gotta get good at this whole replay mod thing, and I need to practice, so here we are. Anyways, as you can see, I'm just working on clearing out a good-sized area for zombies to spawn. Now, this is one of those projects that really brings me back to when I first started playing Minecraft, because I made so many of these mob grinders back in my early days. I'm sure there's a better way to do it now with all the stuff that has changed, but it's early in the series. I think the best thing to do is keep it simple, and I can come back and make it better in the future. I did try to think about a bunch of different ways that I don't have to run back and forth from the spawner to the enchanting setup. I don't think there's a way to move the spawner without cheating, so for now, I'm just going to have to keep scurrying back and forth whenever I want to do some enchanting. Anyway, looks like we're about to be done mining the spawning area, so let's go back to the video and see what's next. Alrighty, we have dug our hole. Honestly, I'm considering leaving this open-faced because I think they can only spawn, I think it's a 9x9x3 is what I read, so if it's no more than 4 blocks, then they shouldn't be able to get out this way, and as long as I just keep these torches a fair distance away, then they should be free to spawn as soon as I turn these torches off. So, the first thing that I want to do, I really want to keep this simple because I don't see a point in making a lot of water streams to bring the zombies up in some faraway path. I think I'm just going to dig, I think it's like 22 blocks straight down, and then I'm going to use that as the drop zone, and I think that should be good enough, but I just need to find where this is somewhere else so that I can make sure that I can get out of there. And honestly, I think I can get there from the cave. I need to see where the Y level is for the bottom of the cave, but otherwise, I think we should be good. We are at -50. This is going to be perfect. So I'm just going to dig down and then dig straight out. Alrighty, we dug 24 blocks down. I wanted to double check and make sure that I wasn't just going to have them drop to their deaths because I do want this to be an experience grinder. So I'm going to clear out this little area right here and then make a platform, I guess with a hopper, so I can gather their drops as they go. In the name of trying to be a better builder, I am going to fire up some of this deep slate and see if I can't make something nice looking out of it. I think I might go for something similar. Maybe I'll use dark oak as the, well, no, I think dark and dark won't look good. I think I do need to go dark and light. Man, birchwood is taking another win, which I don't love to say. Oh, we can't. Is there anything nice that we can make with deep slate? We can make stone brick, we can make concrete. Polished deep slate, cobbled deep slate stairs. Okay. Oh, I don't think I want to do that at all. I don't know if I can do anything with just the regular deep slate, but if I do cobbled deep slate, then I can turned into polished deep slate, which gets me more recipes, and that's how we make the deep slate bricks. Okay, that makes sense. Very nice. So I don't have to use up all of my coal in order to get this deep slate stuff going. Honestly, I like that a lot. And honestly, these look really cool. Since I mined out so much deep slate just to get down here, I think it's pretty cool. I can use it as a building block and basically replace what I have here. So, I mean, honestly, this block looks pretty cool to begin with, but I would like to try my hand at making it even better. Now, I do think this dungeon vibe suits torches well, but I do think there should still be some artistry to it. I'm going to make a bunch of this and a bunch of this and then some of these. So that's 4 blocks right now. I do enjoy odd numbers. I think that is better suited for building. Torch, nice. Actually, I'll place it on the bottom. And then this will be stairs. That will be glass, so we will be replacing these. I'm going to replace this too. Okay. All right. We're doing something with this. I don't think the torch looks that good there. And I do think I'll probably change that out with something else. But for now, it would break my heart too much to break another piece of glass, so I'm going to leave it. I think we're going to go for the same vibe here. Okay. This is coming together. Now, every place that I have does need a nice crafting bench placed in the ground. I think I'll replace the floor with the lighter wood. Does that look... Contrast, that's what it's all about. I think that looks good. I genuinely, I don't have an eye for it. I am not, as you definitely know, am not the best designer in the world. But I quite enjoy this. I quite enjoy how that looks. I think this is an improvement. I just like the texture of this already, and I think the walls might be good enough for now. So I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it as is. I'm going to take this guy, put it in there, and then we'll replace it like it was never gone. Now, I do have to worry about baby zombies, right? So I should probably make some slabs, right? That way I can get these guys without having to worry about the baby zombies getting through. And I can open that chest just fine. I'm going to take this stuff up with me. And then I'm going to make a lot of glass so that we can make a viewing room for our mob spawner. I would like to go get some sand, so I'm just going to try to break up some of this real quick and see if I can get to 30 levels just by breaking some of this skulk. There's 30 levels just from breaking some skulk. Well, to be fair, I started at 28, but I'm going to see if it's worth it to enchant a diamond shovel. Come on, big money. Show me. Unbreaking 3. Is it worth it? We got book, piercing 4. We got diamond sword, sweeping edge 3. We got diamond axe, unbreaking 3. I mean, and well, what do we have if we do another pickaxe? Unbreaking 3. I think I want a shovel, and I will do a shovel. Efficiency 4, unbreaking 3. Run of the mill, but I cannot complain. I am off to gather up some sand. Now this is what I'm talking about. That is crazy. It looks like a bomb went off. And I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, over 5 stacks of sand in like a minute. Upgrades, people, upgrades. I keep going back to this same theme because it's what I'm comfortable with. I want the stairs into the glass, and then I want the border to be in this cobble that we've created. But I don't know. I know it will look good. That's the problem, is that I know that it will look good, and I'm comfortable with that because I want it to look at least okay. So I think for now, since we are just getting started, I have an excuse, and I'm going to use that excuse. And the excuse is it'll look good enough for now. Actually, we don't have to do the exact same thing we did below. I may use stairs. Gosh, I'm going to make 5 billion crafting tables in this series. So I think by adding stairs here, but not in the same way, I'm giving myself the benefit of not feeling like I'm repeating myself all over the place with my builds, but I am also able to stick to what's comfortable a little bit and do something like that. I think I like that. All right. I think that's good. And then I need to find a way to get in there. So I think I'm going to make another glass chamber in there that I can stand on. All right, we are where I believe. Oh, that's perfect. Awesome. I was nervous that this wasn't going to work out like I wanted it to, but it did. So I'm actually going to, let's see. I'm going to set up this chamber first. Alrighty, we've got our little chamber up there. We've got our viewing room right there. We've got the actual room where the mobs are going to spawn right here. I need one more water source and then we will be good to go. So this guy is going to flow all the way. Hold on. What? Is that really 8 blocks? No way. Oh my goodness, that is perfect. Oh, that is so good. Let's see. No way. Oh, I didn't realize that it would work out that perfectly. Okay. So I'm going to kill the torches, and actually before I finish this up, I'm gonna have to take a trip down and make sure that this spot is all closed off. That's not so bad, a little bit monochromatic, but I'm not complaining. So I think we are all set up to let her rip. Now I don't know how much of an effect having this light exposed out here is going to have, but I think since I'm close anyways, they're just going to spawn. And I don't really care about how efficient this is. It's not going to be the most efficient farm in the world, and that's okay with me. I just want to have a functioning mob spawner. Are you spawning stuff? Come on, guy. Maybe I'll add like a piece of dirt at the top whenever I'm in there, and I'll move these torches a little bit further out of the way. There we go. Okay, so we got zombies spawning. Perfect. Alrighty. So it has been one heck of an episode. I'm gonna try not to break any of this glass in the process of closing this out, but I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching. We did so many amazing things in this episode. I created an enchantment table. We got a mob spawner going. We did some other miscellaneous tasks. We didn't get to everything that I wanted to do, but I think that's okay. We'll cover it again in the next episode. But until next time, I'll just be hanging out at this mob spawner, trying to get some levels and upgrade these tools. Hopefully get a fortune pickaxe that I can go back down in the mines and pick up some of those diamonds and get some good loot out of it. But until next time, I'm going to be hanging out here, getting some levels going, getting some upgrades. I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching once again. I'm going to be hanging out here, getting some more levels before next episode, try to get some more enchantments going. Alright, we got some zombies spawning. And I would just like to say, if you liked the episode, please make sure to leave a like. And if you really, really like the episode, please make sure to subscribe. But as always, once again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. See you later. Bye.